This will be a rewind thoughts, to some extent a response to Yongi about Joy-Con replacement program, because he did say the story was that there were people who couldn't get their Joy-Con replaced. There were some that never got it. There were even some that said that the Nintendo consumer service were giving them problem, which is, for me personally, is kind of weird, because when I did mine for my first launch Switch, yes, 5 months later after the Switch release, I bought a Switch. That'll be a different story. Both of the Joy-Con there got the Joy-Con drift. I followed the rule. I sent it to them. And then within days, I got him back. And I did a video on that. It's a good thing, you know. Well, record your story about how my experience replacing my Joy-Con, if that makes sense. Anyway, here's the video. Enjoy.
Hello guys, NautoAis here, and I just want to show you my experience of, well, if people follow what's happening with Switch and their Joy-Con controller. Yes, I too surprisingly got the infamous Joy-Con drift. So here's the backstory. My left Joy-Con started getting the drift, believe it or not, since February of 2020. So I kind of put it off because, you know, the pandemic. Of course, Nintendo repair shop were at that point was closed. You know, they're not doing a lot of physical repair, yada yada yada. And after a while, they were trying to open. Of course, you know what happened right now with the situation, but there's a different story there. So I decided to do it at May, to file in the paper, fill it in, send it to them, and by June I got some paperwork for me to send in the Joy-Con so they can fix it. And then finally on July 12th exactly, I finally got it back. So what did they actually fix my left Joy-Con, or they just did something else? So let's see. So here's the box, what it looks like. Props to Nintendo, good packaging. Yeah, I had to remove some personal info there, you know, I mean, common deal. So I like the box, kind of handy if I need to send something out, either Amazon or whatever, if you need a box. So here's what this is what it looks inside. Alright, so of course you got some paperwork. So the first thing interesting here is notice, to ensure optimal system performance, we recommend that using only official licensed product, including the original Switch dock and the original AC adapter. Anything's licensed, anything that's official, just look for the official seal of the packaging, which is funny, not in the game, but it's on the peripherals. When charging your system or connecting it to a TV or monitor, only licensed product undergo Nintendo's testing and evaluation process. Technically what it means is if you use unlicensed or something that Nintendo doesn't approve, it kind of breaks. And of course, if you watched Spanway, one of his videos a long time ago, he bought a cheap TV dock from Insignia and it broke his Switch. Like literally broke his Switch. So using unlicensed accessory may invalid your Nintendo product warranty, which is, yeah, I mean, just go to the website, yada yada yada, you get the idea there. So yeah, that's one part. And then of course, the infamous my Joy-Con. I like how they really take precautions to protect your, you know, Joy-Con. So was it repair or was it replaced or whatever? So let's see. So I have another paper here, and here's the information I got. Description: controller, Joy-Con left gray, surface performance, replacement, accessory in game. So yeah, so no surprise there, it was replaced rather than been fixed. I mean, they probably have a lot of this old used or refurbished Joy-Con, whatever. I mean, as of right now, the Joy-Con drift problem is for free. If you have a problem with your Joy-Con, you can send it to them for free. I don't know about the Switch Lite there. So I'm gonna get back to you whether what's the replacement, good or bad. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's check this out. So far it's good. Alright. I'm gonna have to push the X button, just give me a sec.
to calibrate this sucker. So far it's still good, no Joy-Con drift. Alright, let's try it now. And there you go, it's calibrated, no Joy-Con drift, so it's all good. So yeah, thanks Nintendo. Hello guys, NautoAce here, and believe it or not, this will be a part 2 of my Joy-Con Joy drift. Technically, the last time was my left Joy-Con had a Joy-Con drift, so now this time it's the right side. So here's the box, came from Nintendo. And let's see what they did to my right Joy-Con. So I'll be right back. And here it is, what it looks like inside. So you got a sort of a foam protective. And of course, just let me grab it. So here it is, my right one, supposed to be kind of refurbished, but you know, whatever. Did they fix it? Did they replace it? Well, apparently according to this Nintendo note, is that we have verified your problem and repaired or replaced the defective components. So basically, really, is if you don't know, Joy-Con, every time you kind of return it, they just replace it with something that's refurbished, but at least it's still better than mine. So no Joy-Con drift this one. I mean, does it look like mine? I don't know, it looks dirty. Do I really care? No, because it's free. And this is like my 2017 sort of post-launch Switch, believe it or not. And of course the teaser, believe it or not. Let's just say I had reason to do it, or it goes to waste, and that is, yes, I did buy the OLED, and I can see why a lot of Nintendo fans are going goo gaga with the OLED screen. But you know what, whatever, it's a good alternative. But why did I get one? Let's just say I had to, or my advantage is gonna go to waste. Let's just say that. So anyway, there you go. My Joy-Con drift got replaced. So it's cool. So you know, thanks Nintendo.